I was born in Los Angeles. I moved from Los Angeles to New York City, from New York City to San Francisco to Modesto. So I've hit all the major urban centers of America. And when I came to Modesto, I did so reluctantly, but it was necessary. The State Theater has meant everything to me. The State Theater, there's no theater like it in any of the cities that I have mentioned. There's no, it's unique. It has its own personality, individual sense to it. I felt a connection to it immediately. When I moved to Modesto, they said, it's a wonderful place. It's 2 hours away from the Bay Area. It's 2 hours away from Yosemite. And I thought, well, that means it's in the middle of nowhere. But what I like to think is that people in San Francisco are now saying, hey, we're 2 hours away from the state. You know, it's unique in that the variety of films that it shows, it has something for everybody. I don't care what your political bent is or how old you are. It's a history lesson. I've taken my kids here to see silent films. I've taken my kids here to see the great artists of the past. Cultural literacy is so important. These kids don't know about the Marx Brothers unless we teach them. They don't know about Clark Gable unless we teach them. They don't know about the history of film unless we teach them. And they see these images and they say, oh my God, that's just like Will Ferrell, or oh my God, that's just like whoever. But teaching them the core and the beginnings and the roots of film is an essential part of their education, in my opinion. I teach. I'm an English and drama teacher. And so I have taken groups of students here to see particular films, favorites of mine, that would be personally devastating to me if they were lost in the consciousness of our culture. And parents say, you're going to take them to see what? Well, it's black and white. They hate black and white. No, they don't. They're just not exposed to it. Art is art, and there's a reason why Shakespeare has endured for 400 years. There's a reason why the Marx Brothers will be here forever. There's a reason why the MGM musicals will be with us forever. But someone has to show them. If they're not shown, then they're lost. And the State Theater does that, as well as the current independent films. One of the great anxieties when I came here was we're surrounded by Googleplexes. There's one in Manteca, there's one in 2 or 3 in Modesto, a couple in Stockton, and they're all showing the very same film. There's life beyond Alvin and the Chipmunks. Not that that isn't a fine film for some, but for an adult who wants to see what the world is thinking, what foreign films have to say about their culture, we go to the State. It's the place to go.